Okay, everybody, this is going to be fun. Hi, everybody. My name is Alicia. Welcome to my channel. Before we get going, I want to say a big thank you to Tracy Laird. She is the owner of TL Wigs. She sent me these pieces so that I could review them for us today. There'll be a direct product link down in my description that'll take you to the TL Wigs website if you're interested in these pieces. Okay, you guys, I have 3 different styles from Toni Brattin to show us today. Now, they're all 3 in the same color. They're all 3 in this light blonde. You know, that's what I'm wearing right now, this light blonde by Toni Brattin, which I think is stunning, but we'll talk about that in a minute. I want to tell us a few things in general about Toni Brattin. Just the first thing is that it's a less expensive brand, and you know, Toni Brattin is a beloved style. People love their Toni Brattin wigs, and I can see why. I mean, for the price, these are really good pieces. I've had several Toni Brattin pieces before, and I have loved them all. So we're going to get into it and talk all about it, but this is Jazzy that I'm wearing right now. So I'm going to turn around and let you look at her, and then I'm going to show you Vivacious and Impressive. Sorry, I had to look down. Okay, so let me turn around right now and show you Jazzy. These are all 3 short styles, pixie styles. All these fibers are all heat friendly fibers, all of them, okay? So you can use your heat tools on this. Toni Brattin says up to 350 degrees, you know, with your blow dryer, your curling iron. I always say not to go up as high as they say we can go, to start a little lower, you know, just to be on the safe side. Just because I've done it many times, and I generally don't have to go up as high as the recommendation says we can. So maybe always just start a little bit lower with your flat iron or your curling iron if you're going to work on these pieces. Okay, so each of these pieces come in 11 colors. And I want to tell you guys that I specifically looked, and they do come in a light gray, because I have a lot of people ask me if these pieces I show come in gray colors. And I looked specifically, and it comes in a really pretty light gray. But it comes in a dark red. It comes in a black, brown blonde. I mean, a platinum blonde. This just comes in a lot of different pretty colors. So there should be something for everybody. I particularly love this light blonde. To me, this is so pretty. It's a little platinum looking. You know, it's just got these little baby gold highlights mixed in, and this shadowy, darker root right here. And see there, you can see that color really good. See some of that mixed in there with those lighter blondes, a little darker colors mixed throughout. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to tell you there's not really any permatease to speak of on these caps. So these are low density pieces. And for sure, the first thing that comes to my mind when I think about Toni Brattin is that if you're new to wigs, if you are new to wigs and when you do not want to spend a fortune, because these pieces are like $139. If you don't want to spend a fortune when you're just getting started, or if that just works better for your budget, that's one good reason to look at Toni Brattin. I think these pieces last forever. I mean, you can't hardly wear these out. They are tough. They're just made out of wonderful fibers. The caps are sturdy. This is going to last you for a long time. They don't have a ton of hair on them, so you're not going to get overwhelmed by a bunch of hair, especially if you're new to wigs. So, and these are all basic cap wigs. You know, they don't have any of the fancy cap features like lace fronts or mono parts. But like I said, just an absolute dream for a starter wig. Okay, I see it happening right there. So here's the only thing I wanted to tell you about Jazzy. I have had Jazzy before. This is my second one. She's got these little hairs up here, and I'm glad they're fluffing up so that I can show them to you. Now, with my first Jazzy, at first I thought, is that defective? Is that something wrong? Because it was just all these little hairs up here and they just kind of want to stick straight up. And I didn't know if that was right because the rest of it, you know, it has some length here, see? But no, I think that it's done that way. I think it's to give it a little spiky look. And I'll tell you what I'll do. See, it's just to give it volume, and I think it's just the cut on the hair. So I would say just take your water bottle and just give it a little mist of water. And I think that it's supposed to just make it a fuller, that's pretty. It's just supposed to give it a little spiky look, a little textured. You know, it probably throws me off just a little bit because, you know, if you've been following me, you know, I like a low density piece. Usually I like them real sleek on my head, but everybody doesn't wear their hair like that. A lot of you like your hair to have some volume. That is so cute. Some volume, you know, so I think that's all that is, but I just did want to mention that to you so that when you get this piece, just right here in this kind of back part, there's quite a few of those layers that just kind of stick straight up on Jazzy here. So I just want to make sure to tell you that. Now, you could always take some Trust Tech wig wax. You know, this is like a hairspray for wigs. And if you spray this on that, it'll kind of help get it to lay down just a little bit and stay where you want it to. It's just like a hairspray for wigs, a wig-safe hairspray. So, okay. Well, let me see if I want to tell you anything else about Jazzy. Okay, her nape is 5 inches, and I'll put the rest of her specs up here on the screen. But really, that's about all I wanted to tell you about Jazzy. Let me turn around one more time. You see, she just tucks behind the ears. That is so cute. What did I say her nape was? A 5-inch nape. That's a long nape. So let's look. Okay. I think this is cute. I want to move the hair around just a second. That way you have a better idea of what you're getting if you wanted to order this piece. You know, I like to move the fibers around all the time just to show us the potential in these pieces. You know, you're not really going to be pulling her up off of your face because she doesn't have mono features. All of these, you guys, come in an average cap, which is what I'm wearing, and they all come in a large cap. So I just think that's wonderful. So here we go. Now this is straight out of the box. I just took her out of the box and put her on my head to start this video. So, you know, I hadn't really sprayed any water on her or anything. Spraying a little water on your new wig especially just kind of helps to separate the fibers a little bit and kind of can show you what you're working with and what the potential of the hair is. I just want to show you those little fibers. There they are. Okay, look at that shadow root. Isn't that beautiful? So you just style these pieces the way that you like to wear your hair. Okay, there's Jazzy. Now I'm going to take her off. I'm going to show you the inside of the cap. I'm certain that all of these caps look the same on the inside. Let me fix my crazy hair there. Okay, she's a basic cap. This is so soft. I could wear this band right here up against my forehead the whole entire day, and it would not bother me a bit. Very comfortable. Now, I have a 22-inch circumference, you know, the measurement around my head. And I'm 8 inches from the top of my forehead to the bottom of my chin. I always list all of my measurements down in my description so that you can check them against yours. So I have very average measurements, and this average cap is fitting me perfectly. Okay, so that soft, wide band, this is open ventilation right here. What that does is it just helps some air to get through and get to our scalp. you know, to help keep cool a little bit. So she has this soft ear tab, this soft open, and it's kind of an extended nape. And then she has these Velcro adjusters. And then she's all open wefted on the sides and back too. And there is a little bit of permatease right here. And then there's going to be a little bit around the cap, you know, just to hide the wefting. But I'm just telling you that it's a very minimal amount. The most is probably right here at this crown area. And that's just to give her that height, and it helps hold the style. Okay, now I will do Vivacious next. I want to show you that she still has her tag. I haven't even taken the net off. Now, I've not seen this one before. So it's the same cap construction exactly as the one I just showed you. So this is, what did I say, Vivacious? This is Vivacious. Her nape is 1 inch. It's a really short nape. So I'm going to shake her out. I like a really short nape. It can't be too short for me. But that's just personal preference. Now, Vivacious, let's look at her. This is the same size cap, but it feels a little bit more snug than Jazzy did for some reason. I mean, not much. I mean, not really even much to speak of. But it just felt a little more snug when I first put it on. Oh, we've got some hair here. Let's see what we've got. I'm going to spray a little water. And I mean, I'm just going to spray a mist because I don't want to get it real wet. You know, sometimes when these have been sitting in a box, they can get a little box hair. Uh-oh, I like this one. I like that little Jazzy wig too because it's a really short pixie, which is, you know, right up my alley. Oh, this one is so pretty. Okay, this, you know, this has a little more of a feminine look. You know, it's a little bit more hair. Oh, look at that. Tucks behind the ears. It's got that 1 inch nape. Shorter layers up on the top. Oh, I like this one. And that light blonde color. I honestly think this light blonde by Toni Brattin rivals some of my favorite blonde colors by the more major brands. So good job, Toni Brattin. This color is just gorgeous. I just want to move this hair around on Vivacious. Oh boy, I like this one. I like this a lot. But you know, it's just personal preference. We all like things a little different, but I like this one a lot. These fibers are so soft. I love Toni Brattin wigs. I just think they're wonderful, especially for the price point. And with that being said, I want to go ahead and tell you that Tracy at TL Wigs, she offers shop pay. So if that's a better option for you, you can pay your pieces out in installments. So that's just, you know, a good option for some of us. So she's got the longer layers we can see, a little more hair. She's a little more full. You could style this one. If you wanted to get your curling iron or your flat iron in there because these layers are longer. Now, you don't have to. If you're that lady that just wants to put your hair on and go, you can do that too. This is cute. Now, this is really cute. You can just style it however you want to. Again, you could put some of that wig wax in there just to hold the style. So I'll show y'all my coverage. I mean, I'm getting good coverage. The ear tab is right here, and here's the top of my ear. For an average cap, I wouldn't mind if it came down just this much more. But it's still perfectly fine. That's just me being really, really picky. But, I mean, it's perfectly fine. The coverage is, I mean, it's perfectly fine. But I really don't have any room in this cap. So if your measurements are any bigger than mine, and you know, they're down in my description, you might want to go with that large cap, because I don't have a drop of room in either one of these pieces. And I just have really average measurements. I like Vivacious here. I would have some fun trying to style this girl. Okay. Let me take Vivacious off. She too comes in a gray color and all the other colors. These all three come in 11 colors. The next one we have is Impressive. Now, let me get it fixed here. So y'all don't have to look at all that. Okay. I saved Impressive here in the box because if you've never had a wig from Toni Brattin, I want to show you what to expect. Now, some of them do come in a little box, but the majority of the ones I've had come in this little package right here. So it will arrive to you just like this in this little package. So I just wanted to show you, you know, what to expect. So you just take the little package off the little box here. Let's see if I can hold everything together. And they come with this little wig cap. So that's good. That's nice. So you get a little wig cap. Here she is in the box. And this is a little care card. This is going to tell you how to style it, how to take care of it, how to wash it, how to dry it, and how to use your heat tools. It's just a care card. So here she is. Then they just send this little card. Just the colors on the back, okay? So here she is, Impressive. Let's take her net off. So this is just what you will get, you know, if you order this wig. So she too has the same cap construction and is in the color light blonde. Let's shake Impressive out. Okay. We always shake our wigs just to loosen the fibers up off of the cap. You know, that gives them a little volume and you can better see what you're working with. Okay, Impressive. And that, oh, I can already see I'm going to like this one too. Oh, how cute. So this is longer. I want to see the back. I can't see the back. Look, y'all tell me. What's her nape? 3 inches. Yeah, I can feel there's a little bit of hair back there, and I can feel that choppy cut. I can kind of see it here. How cute. Yeah, longer. I'll put the specs up here on the screen, you guys. I like it. I like a middle part. You know, I'm a middle part girl by nature. So it's just kind of my habit to go to the middle a lot of times. But let's just do it and see. So she's got that little bang. Adorable. Okay. Do you see how wispy these look? These fibers. On all 3 pieces, they're like this. Just this wispiest, softest little fibers. Feels like fine hair. You know, fine, natural hair. That's what this feels like to me. So you just have to get your fingers in there. You are not going to hurt this hair, not one bit. You know, I want you to get your fingers in there. Get your fingers in there and move that hair around and get it up off of that cap and bring it to life. Let me spray a drop of water on her too. I know that when I was new to wigs, and I know all of you guys are not new to wigs, but I know when I was new to wigs, I would take a piece out of the box, put it on my head, and I was scared to death to touch it. Like, I thought the way it came was all I could do. I mean, like, I don't know what I thought, you know. I think I thought I was going to hurt it or mess it up or ruin it, or I didn't even want to brush it. I barely wanted to touch it. No, you guys, you know, it took me a while to figure things out too. But if you're new to wigs, I'm just saying to you, it is okay. Get your fingers in there, or your wide tooth comb. Here's a wide tooth comb that we talk about a lot. This is a John Renault wide tooth comb. And I even have this one that I got off of Amazon for a couple of dollars. You know, it's plastic with wide teeth. Because, I mean, I don't want you to overdo it and be too rough on your fibers, but I'm just saying it is okay to get your hands in there and lift these fibers up off of this cap and style this piece the way that you want to. This is another one that you could put your flat iron on it, sleek it down a little more. You could put your, you know, curling iron, curl her up, give her some curls all over. Okay, so this one is impressive. I love the bang on this one. You guys, thank you so much for watching my video, especially if you are new to wigs. If you have any questions or there's anything that I can help you with, I mean, I'm going to tell you, I've only been wearing wigs for a year and a half, and I've been making wig reviews for about 6 months now, and I've learned a lot. You know, it's a great community out here in this wig world, and we just all help each other. And that's why I'm saying, if you have any questions, just ask me down in the comments. I always leave my email down in my description, because I do not mind if you email me. If you want to be a little more discreet and just talk to me like that. If you have questions, feel free to email me. I'll be happy to talk to you. I'll help you any way I can, because I sure had a lot of help when I first began my wig journey. Okay, everybody, I'm going to go outside and take a little short video of what this light blonde looks like outside. And it's still real cloudy. It's been raining for a week here. And I like it when it's cloudy because I think it shows the color better. So I'm going to go outside and take that little video of this color, and I'm going to add it to this one. Everybody, I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye. This is the color Light Blonde on Toni Brattin's Impressive. It's just really pale blondes with a little bit of dimension on this little darker shadow root. This one is called Vivacious. She's got a little personality. She's got a little hair up here. This piece would be great for styling. This little cutie is called Jazzy. She has a 1-inch nape, so she has a really short nape. That's Jazzy.